Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man is finally arrived. Could this be the Spider-Man book we're all waiting for? Stay tuned for the haul, guys. Yes, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do Spider Slayer's Haul, episode number 61. If you guys are not familiar with this series, this is the series where each and every week I show you, the fans, which comic books I picked up at the comic book store for the week. And guys, finally I can say that Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man is finally here, and I'm totally excited about it because this feels like a more traditional Spider-Man book. So, but first things first, before I show you that book, because you guys probably all know I got that, here it is. Here is the mysterious black bag of comic books. Inside is the comic books. And once I take off this black bag, you will see these comic books. So, here we go, guys. Black bag's off of them, and the garbage bag's on the floor now. So, first things first, bags and boards to protect those comics, because you never know when they could be worth millions. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, so here we go. First things first, like I said, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. This zero issue or prelude issue that came out on Free Comic Book Day was absolutely hilarious, and I am so looking forward to reading this first story and what this book is going to offer that is different from the other Spider-Man books. And let's hope it's a little bit more traditional like Spider-Man, a little more quippy, funny, not so serious, and yeah, totally excited about this. So this is Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 1. Alright, next we have from Image Comics, this is Invincible. This is issue number 137, part 5 of The End of All Things. Once this story arc is over, this series is over. And it's been a long time since I've been reading this book. So this is Invincible, issue 137. Alright, next we have Plastic, issue number 3. This is the weird story where some guy is sick in the head and he loves a plastic blow-up doll. Supposedly it might be his wife. Not quite sure yet. We'll see where this goes. We'll see how long I read it. I really like the first issue. Didn't dig the second issue all that much, so we'll see what happens with the third issue. So this is Plastic, issue number 3. Alright, next we have Red Sonja, issue number 6. As we got to see Red Sonja in the last issue battle this, I guess, big, huge-ass dragon. And they were on this Ferris wheel, and they gotta make it spin. And so they gotta take it back to, like, back in time. And it was crazy. So, yeah, this is Red Sonja, issue number 6. Alright, next we have X-Men Gold, issue number 6. As we get to see our mutants here as they're fighting this ever-evolving type of Sentinel. And it not only is it programmed to destroy mutants, but it's killing people with genetic mutations, like people that have leukemia or baldness or simple things like that. So now we have to see our Avengers somehow destroy this Sentinel. So very interesting issue here. I'm enjoying X-Men Gold tremendously, and this is issue number 6. Alright. Next, we have Weapons of Mutant Destruction, issue number 1. As Weapon X collected the Hulk tissue sample, and they're growing some kind of Hulk in this test tube. And now this is the new product that we get in front of us right here. So this is like a mini series, and I'm really looking forward to what this is about and where the story goes from here. So really cool stuff. So this is Weapons of Mutant Destruction, issue number 1. All right, next is Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 2. First issue was absolutely phenomenal as we get to see Emperor Palpatine dump off Darth Vader without a ship, with no lightsaber, and he has to go find his ship and go find a lightsaber. What an asshole Palpatine was, right? So great first issue. Can't wait to see how Vader finds this particular lightsaber that he's looking for and how he gets back and if he finds the ship or whatever happens. But looks like a great series. Giuseppe Comicoli's artwork was absolutely gorgeous in the last issue, and the coloring was fantastic. Again, can't wait to see where this one goes. So this is Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 2. All right, next, Invincible Iron Man issue number 8. Series has been okay for me. It's nothing really that spectacular. I like the artwork and the coloring in it. But I felt like the series hasn't been really going all that well and progressing a lot. I feel like we just get Riri Williams, who's still trying to decide where she fits in the superhero universe. I like her character, but I want to see a little bit more depth, and I want to see her just start going on her own adventures and not always dealing with Iron Man and stuff. So this is an Invincible Iron Man issue number 8. This week, when it comes to DC Comics, we're dealing with like the anniversary sized issues. So every book was $3.99 instead of the normal $2.99. And so this time we get Batman issue number 25. It probably has to deal with a lot of filler stories on what's going on in these anniversary issues. So we wound up getting that book. And then we wound up getting Superman issue number 25. This still has to do with the, what's his name? I forgot his name. Something Black, whatever he is. I didn't even know who he was until he was Manchester Black, until he was showed up in 2 issues ago. And then here we have John, who's been manipulated by him, and his powers are being used to control John. And so now Superman looks like he's dead on the floor. But we know that's not true. So we'll see what happens. So this is Superman issue number 25. All right. Next, we have Injustice issue number 4, as we get to see Dick and everybody else here just with a frame, and they're in a grave, and yeah, so we'll see what happens here. It's been really great series. There's some good humor in this book as well, as serious as it's been. So I really loved Injustice so far. I don't read it digitally, I only read it physically. So this is issue number 4. All right, next and last but not least, we have Green Lanterns issue number 25. As this continues the whole Phantom Lantern thing, as we have the Phantom Lantern posing as one of the Guardians, and he's trying to get his lantern back and get back home. I guess that's what's going on here. The growth and the development of if Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz have grown exponentially in this series, and I've really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where the story goes from here. So there you guys have it. There is the haul for this week. A nice amount of books to read. No real extras. Been a little bit short on cash the past couple weeks because it's rained like, I don't know, 2 weeks straight in the afternoon. So I have not as much money as I was like, so I had to buy just the bare minimum this week. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's haul. And in the comments below, please tell me which books you picked up this week, which ones you're most excited for, and which books you're thinking of dropping. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline and supporting Comic Frontline. Don't forget to check out comicfrontline.com. And our live show that happens every Tuesday night starts between 9:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about the comic books worth of news, the top 5, and we just have a great old time. So hopefully you guys can see us on that show. So again, guys, thank you for watching. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And take care, guys. Bye.